Yet another new SSJ3 Goku here on the game and a boost. Of course, you guys know we are summoning for them right here. This video can't end until we get them, or can it? Because I don't actually have a ton of stones today, so I guess it's possible that I could walk away without it, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Stay tapped in, and huge thing here is that if I can actually get, especially the Goku, from using him right here in this video. So summons and gameplay in one video, your one-stop shop for everything you could be looking for on this brand new Dokkan update with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He looks so cool. It's kind of crazy, like night and day, what they did justice for this guy. And granted, they didn't give us the, and this is Super Saiyan 3. They didn't give us that, but it is night and day for the treatment I feel like they gave us with this guy versus the other one, right? Like his SSJ3 just felt so, sorry, his Dragon Fist felt so lackluster. And I mean, yeah, you could probably get a little picky, but as I've said, even on the Legends side of things, sometimes there's like got to be a line drawn, right? Like the super accurate stuff, which a lot of the references seem to be more from manga than they are from anime, but there has to be a line drawn because is that the, yo, dude, you know what? that is Gotenks actually hitting you guys with a thumbs up because hopefully you've liked this video. That is a sick pickup. All right, so one of the 4 units already down. Getting a physical sidebanner Gotenks out of the gates like that is pretty friggin' awesome because I'm actually missing the sidebanner from Topo's unit. So like it feels great to have this sidebanner unit. Now as we go into this multi right here, yes. All right, come on. Ooh. And because, well, we are summoning today, I just want to remind you guys that we are sponsored by Gfuel, and you can use code NANO to save money on awesome flavors like the Ginyu Force. Yes, there is a Ginyu Force Dragon Ball Z flavor. Gohan Blackberry Tea. This is actually a smaller tub, so you can get this for a little less. A classic Kamehameha, which they also have an hydration, which is the same great taste. Electrolytes, vitamins, all of that, just no caffeine. The Gundam flavor, MS Melon, which is one of my personal favorites. The Attack on Titan Spinal Fluid flavor, and the classic upon classics, my still favorite flavor ever, Sage Mode, which they have in hydration as well, and is what I'm going to be making me for this video. Karoli, and now, okay. I was thirsty. And the last 2 flavors I personally want to mention was a Genshin flavor that's actually about to sell out. And there's a new MHA flavor, Quirk, which you get by itself, or this awesome collector's edition that includes a stainless steel cup and a themed lunchbox. So click the link, go to gfuel.com, use code NANO, save yourself some money. And these flavors that I showed you today are the ones that are actually in stock. There's so many more where there actually are some in stock. Like behind me, you can see Super Saiyan. Unfortunately, it's out of stock. So I just mentioned that because listen, man, these things sometimes go like crazy. Like unfortunately, you cannot get this shaker cup right now. A lot of you guys listen to me. A lot of you guys went and picked it up when it was available, and now it's sold out. I asked them when it was going to come back, and they said they didn't know. They didn't know if it would. So I hope that it does because I kind of wanted another one. And I'm sure Dada would not necessarily love me putting this in here because he's not getting paid to say this at all. But he tried it while he was here. You guys have seen he's been in a few videos, and he loved it. He loved Sage Mode. He liked Kamehameha. Like he became a believer. He had never really tried it before, so he ended up ordering it while he was here. He wanted to make sure he got this shaker cup, and he ordered him some Sage Mode and stuff too. So, anyways, Gfuel, thank you for sponsoring us. Thank you guys for using code NANO and saving yourself money, and it just helps. It helps make summons like this possible, and hopefully, you can actually get Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Boo. And it just spices up your water, man. Again, I've been trying to drink way more water, and you throw this in, and you get electrolytes, and you get great taste and vitamins, and yeah. So I really do. Obviously I drink the energy formula too, and there's a lot more flavors than energy, but I really like they've given us my favorite flavor, Sage Mode and Kamehameha, both in the hydration. Mwah, beautiful. So Gfuel, thank you for being a sponsor. Now, guys, hopefully we can get them. Hopefully we can use them right here. I've saved all my boosts so that way like I can get them awakened like that, and we can get going. The boost they added, so we can get extra drops based on your account power level, which you guys ask me all the time what mine is at. I'm over 3 million now. So like I get all the available boosts unless they've updated that and I have not paid attention, but I get the boosts that I care about, which are the additional drops. So that's what matters to me, to make those things even faster. You know, I think with where we're at in the game, they could give even more missions and more drops, because like beating the Dokkan event is not content. The content that you want is to awaken the character and then go use them in all the difficult events. Like you don't, back in the day, right? Like if you're an old Dokkan head like me and you've played since, you think we get a Zeno? Zeno! Yeah, I wasn't feeling it either. That's unfortunate. You know, but back in the day, like getting the character and then beating the Dokkan event, that was the content. There wasn't anything else to really do. Like the Dokkan event was the content, but that's not really the case anymore. It's just like this thing that's there, and they have alleviated it some for sure. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but like I'm not like, yes, I'm so ready to go do this Dokkan event 11 times so that I can use the character that I summoned for, you know, like that's not really where my head is at with that. So I do like the missions, but I wish they would give us like even more, right? Be sick. I won't lie. A little bit of a, you know what? A little bit of a criticism here, but I expected, can we fuse? We can't. I expected a few more cells. Did you guys, I don't know. I had expected a few more. I felt like there wasn't that many here. I would have thought that we would have had just, you know, just a couple more. Also, if you guys watched my reaction on Boo, I got a bone to pick with y'all, okay? I've been doing these reactions for a really long time now, like a really long time. I used to cover the characters, and then my reaction sort of became like, well, first off, the game started being pretty enough to even warrant a reaction. Like I've had people bring this up, like, why didn't you do them earlier? And I'm like, guys, if you really were around back then, and I've talked about this before as well, but there's no reaction. Like, oh, cool, I'm gonna see a PNG that looks like said character doing the exact same beam blast we've seen done 100 other times, right? Like when we started actually getting like unique super attacks in 2017, and then the step up, of course, we always sort of equate the step up of Dokkan to basically realistically worldwide 2018, right? Like Goku, Frieza, even Goku and Frieza's supers are when they get into their blue form and their golden form, the transforming ones from that year, that go from base all the way to blue and golden. You know, those guys. And especially Metacooler, right? Like Metacooler, I think, is also where a lot of people really look back to, like, holy crap, we're like in a new era. That was really around the time that it felt like reactions were sort of becoming like warranted, essentially. And I still don't know that I necessarily did them in the way that, of course, I do them now. But anyways, I've been doing this a long time. That's really all I'm trying to get around to. And a lot of you guys were on me because in the Boo one, I'm like, wait, so what's going on here? Because typically when they reveal these characters, they do like intro into super, into like a revive or an active, you know, and then that's it, right? Like it's almost always intro, super, and then they're not going to fuse. Dang, dude. I mean, I'm glad I got the Gotenks early. But I looked back, I was just really curious. And I looked back, I was like, how did I do on Dragon Fist SSJ3? Like, how did that go? And it was the movie, and it was like an hour-long video. So it didn't go well, okay? It didn't go well. And then if you look into my 9th anniversary summons, those didn't go well. Vegeta didn't go well. Topo went, I guess, okay, you know? But like, I've not had what I would call nano luck on Dokkan in a really, well, what people I think like to call nano luck in a really long time. Like already today, like I think nano luck is completely gone. Fuse, nice. Like I think it's gone, right? Like if I would have got them like first multi or even first rotation, then sure. But now, like if I get a copy, I mean, yes, will gladly take a copy of Goku here, but it's not. Is it really that crazy to get one at buy 3 get one free? And it's not even him. Surely the LR is going to be Kid Buu, right? It's not going to be Ultimate Gohan, right? It's going to be Kid Buu, right? Right, Dokkan? Kid Buu. Kid Buu? Yes? All right. But anyway, a lot of people were like, how did he not know that was the active skill? Because on Buu, at least on the global version, I actually never went back and watched the JP version. But on the global version, they go intro into active, which is just not their standardized thing. Like even when we watched the Goku super, it went intro into super into active, and then it was done. And it was like 4:30 in the morning, and I was tired, and I was very sick, dude. I like did not feel good at all. I was so out of it. I was just like there's so many layers. I'm like, this is John Central over here right now, but dude, I just got through bobbing like 20 of her. I was like, what am I gonna do with 20 launches? And so I got rid of it. I needed to clean up box. I was doing box maintenance. God, that is the worst thing about this game, is box maintenance, for sure. I mean, it's definitely well problems through and through. It is the most well problems thing possible, because oh boo-hoo for me, I summon a ton. I've been able to summon a ton, and so my box is just completely full with nonsense. And I found a stack of 40 GT freezes I hadn't done anything with, which is the problem with the stacking, by the way, because it stacks onto the oldest one, the way I sort by recently received or whatever. And so like that Frieza was super hella low, right? Super low. So I didn't realize I just got through bobbing like 10 of that Kaba, because the other thing too is I made sure to make I have base versions of these characters that are SA10 and then all paths open, and some of them, if I think they're cool enough, like I recently did an AGL cell, the transforming cell from Golden Week 2 years ago. That was with the Goku and Gohan. I actually rainbowed a base version of him, just a bonus base version of that cell. Anyways, I haven't been feeling great, and I feel a little better today. But yeah, listen, I was like, what are they doing? So I've seen it done in a very same structured way for all this time. They've only ever changed it like 2 or 3 times ever. And this game releases how many characters a month? You know what I mean? And so to throw me off like that when I don't feel good early in the morning, like, give me a break, man. So many guys were busting in my balls over that one, bro. I was like, what is why are so many people hyper fixated on the fact that I couldn't realize that was inactive, because I thought maybe they introduced something new with the boo. Maybe. Okay? Damn. You know, give me a break, man. Somebody were on me with that. All right, Goku, dude, his silhouette is gonna be so sick. I would love if we could see it. That is a Super Saiyan 3. That's not. Oh, dude, I did not just get the androids to get 3. Oh, dude, this is not the time, man. Can I just be frank? Can I be honest with you guys real quick? This is just not the time. All right, anyway, let's talk about it. Part 2 LR. Okay, first off, we're batting pretty heavy right now, okay? Granted, not the right spot, but I did guess an SSJ3 Goku with a boo, and it's here. So love to see that. Love to see that. Love to be racking up some end of the year points. Again, it won't be full points because they weren't in the right spot, because I thought, here's where my head was at, especially after getting Dragon Fist Goku as a TUR. Where my head was at with this is that if they're going to revisit Super Saiyan 3, and we already got the Super Saiyan 3 duo unit as an LR, and they're going to do this moment specifically, because this is the moment that I felt like didn't have really good representation in the game, but is obviously one of the most iconic moments, period. Like, I think I talked about this when I was doing my predictions, and I've talked about this probably when I was doing SSJ3 summons just 4 months ago, which is a whole nother topic to talk about with what they're doing with the pacing of the different characters and why they couldn't have placed them a little differently. But anyways, is like, if they're going to come back and they're going to revisit that and they're going to truly give us that Super Saiyan 3 character that embodies the moment of him going Super Saiyan 3, because like that's like a moment that even if you don't really watch Dragon Ball, you probably know about Goku going Super Saiyan 3. It is such like an iconic and massive moment. It's kind of like people who don't even know much about Dragon Ball knowing about like Ultra Instinct Goku, you know, like it's just something that's like transcended the fandom, and like people just know even if they don't even care. That is Super Saiyan 3. And so to come back to this moment, I really did feel like they would probably do it as an LR. And the more and more I thought about it, honestly, okay, thank God it's not just 3 or more. Honestly, and I would love to pull him here. Okay, wait. That's not for the double screen crack, because that would be Dokkan Fest. That's sick though. That's a bottom right path on Gotenks there. Because we probably, I mean, surely I will. Surely I'll pull a Goku before I rainbow Gotenks, right? Surely. No way I'm about to have went through 1,000 stones and I'm not gonna have a Goku to show for it, man. Please, bro. Please. For the love of God. Please. This is gonna fuse, right? Okay. It didn't fuse. Whis, if you could really help me out right now, brother. Whis. Damn. That hurts. Anyways, so I thought if they're going to go back to it, it would be an LR. So anytime that I was thinking Super Saiyan 3 Goku with a Buu of some sort, I said it could either be this Buu and it's like this Buu, but then he can transform to different versions in some way. Like they could give him some gimmicks, you know? Which, by the way, the tech Buu is getting an easy A. I'm sure you already know that by now. I'm not informing you of anything. It's literally in the global news. But the tech Buu duo thing, the evil Buu with Majin Buu, is actually getting an easy A, and that's really, really sick. That's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really, really good. Anywho, so that's why he wasn't for Golden Week for me, because I just didn't think they'd come back and do another T-War SSJ3 Goku. But alas, they did, and here we are. And I'm just glad that he's here, and his animations were great. But what I wanted, let me spit this part out too, is I just wanted like his LR art to be him standing there like he is in this SSR art, just standing there, and then it's just like the clouds are like all animated around him. Actually, the beginning of his active skill when he's Super Saiyan 3 and the clouds are like going like sort of into him, you know, that's kind of what I viewed as what they would do with the LR art, and that's what I wanted to see in my box. Now, they didn't do that. They could obviously revisit it, and I'm sure this game is going to go on long enough that eventually we will probably revisit it and get another SSJ3 from this moment. But anyways, hey, that is 9th anniversary Golden Frieza. Now, to talk about part 2, okay? And to think that it is probably, please. Dang, man. To think that it is probably going to be Majin Buu Saga, right? Surely. And then when you start thinking about who all it could be, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's like, you know, you think Ultimate Gohan for sure. You definitely do. But also, there's probably a pretty high chance that Ultimate Gohan will just easy A here. So, it could be, and this sounds crazy, and I hope it's not this, but it could be great. Say some sort of Great Saiyaman. It could. Hey, listen, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to like manifest that in any way at all. I promise you that, but it could. But beyond that, you know, Buuhan has an LR. Technically this Buu has an LR, and they wouldn't double down on Buu. Double down on like Majin Buu, standard Majin Buu. So really, when you start thinking about it again, because Ultimate Gohan, who just got an LR a year and a half ago with Superhero, who is probably going to easy A here. Of course, technically he's not Ultimate until he transforms, so he would still link up with a new Ultimate Gohan. But anyway, I'm totally not ruling out Ultimate Gohan. He's absolutely one of the higher up picks, probably for Majin Buu Saga LR. Majin Vegeta absolutely could get a new unit. I think he's probably lower on the totem pole for sure. But MV is now over 2 years old. The newest one, the intelligence one for Saiyan is now over 2 years old. He is, and they, you know, I don't know what they would do with it. I'm not saying that's even there, but let's not rule him out completely. Vegito is probably ruled out because I think Vegito is going to be involved in the 10th anniversary somehow. So I don't think Vegito's here, and I don't think Vegito would be a gold coin, because that's what it's going to be, is gold coin. Majin Vegeta's already been a gold coin for like 7 years, so it is what it is there. So, you know, MV, Ultimate Gohan, Kid Buu, because Buu Tinks already has one. I guess Buuhan, and then Great Saiyaman. Like, what really? I mean, Bulma was the gold coin last year, but what really could be like a gold coin LR at this point? And I mean, I guess just in terms of what I feel like is realistic, when you really think about it, you start really theorizing, you can probably come up with a ton of different characters that could fit into that. Like, but I'm purposely am not putting the like Oob in there or super End of Z stuff, because I really do think, definitely, I think they see new Kakarot DLC or new things in these games and they go, okay, wait a minute. Like, it would not surprise me at all if we get a Xenoverse collab sooner than later, because if you guys haven't looked what they're doing with XV2, you know, they've got a new Rose coming out over there. Hey, look, there's Oob. Got a new Rose coming out over there. They've got a new, you know, Vegeta that looks like Rose Vegeta, but it's not. It's villainous Super Saiyan God Vegeta, but he really looks Rose. It would not surprise me if we get a Xenoverse collab sooner than later that brings over some of these different forms, different characters that they've had that maybe we haven't had in a while, because they haven't done a Xenoverse collab in literally forever, right? So and again, at the end of the day, when people pit the games against each other, like Fighters versus XP2 or Legends versus Dokkan, Bandai does not care, because Bandai's the one who owns all of it, right? All the money goes into Bandai's pockets. It does not matter how much you think Legends is so much better than Dokkan, or Dokkan is so much better than Legends, and haha Legends and haha Dokkan, or whatever the hell you're doing. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it all goes right back to Bandai, right? Like they do not care. They love that you're having the arguments and you're creating buzz around their games, right? So I would imagine that Bandai is like, wait a second, like let Akatsuki do some fun stuff. Let's do something with this, you know, let's cross promo, right? Let's tell them to go buy our DLC 38, right? You know, it's like, tell them to go buy that, and also give us gacha spending money in your gacha game too, to get the characters that in Dokkan that you could go get over to, you know, Xenoverse and get for $4.99. Like, yeah. Anyways, so I think because of that, we probably get an Oob and a Goku, or an Oob and Goku together, or, you know, LR with one and TR with the other, or something that utilizes stuff from the most recent DLC. And especially if you've seen all of it with the most recent DLC, they can do a lot. It's pretty old at this point. I don't care to spoil it, but basically there's like a secret ending to the most recent Kakarot DLC that is Vegeta versus Goku, and it sort of chronicles all of the fights and stuff of Vegeta versus Goku, and kind of goes through the different eras. It's a really, really cool thing, and Dokkan and Legends could easily make a new Goku and a new Vegeta just based off of what happens in that secret ending DLC. So that also truly would not surprise me if we see something like that from that too. Now, I started with 1,000 stones. I bought another 1,000. So this is going to be, what is this, 1,300 stones now, or 1,200? I think 1,200. 1,200 no Goku sucks, man. Buy 3 get 1 3. 1,200 no Goku. Like I have 2 Gotenks to start. I haven't really pulled that many Dokkan Fests. What, 2 Kid Boos, really? 2 Kid Boos, and there's another one. Was it Tech Ultimate Gohan? Yeah, my luck lately. Oh look, it's SSJ3, but it's the one we have at home, not the one that we're trying to buy right now. My luck has just not been here lately. Like I'm desperate to see like a Rift or a Zeno or a Whis. Like I've not been seeing Rifts or Zenos at all. I think the most recent animation I got was a Whis, and I knew it was coming because I got Beerus and Whis together, I think. So, dang, man. Dang. Can I just please, Dokkan, please catch a break? Don't you wanna let me catch a break, right? Plus, the longer I have to summon, the later it gets, and I want to actually use the unit. I want to get the unit and use it, man. Is that crazy? Is that crazy to think about, Dokkan? You're not just a summon simulator to me, man. I want to actually get the character and use it, bro. Please, Dokkan. This was not supposed to be in the movie, man. It wasn't. Not today. Not here. Not now. Holy. Speaking of movies, I don't think we got King Vegeta. I rainbowed him, I think. Did I rainbow him? I feel like I rainbowed him. Reading Cyberner units out the freaking wazoo, man. I want the Cyberner unit from Topo. I still can't think of their name. I can't think of their name. I can probably look it up because it's Universe of All Sagas. It's like Kaleidoscope or something like that. Anyway, I'm missing that. I would love to pull that unit here. It does pain me to go to my, I talk about this all the time, and I love clicking on the God Goku section and going through like the Dokkan Awakening section of the game. It's not really keep up with, like, I wish they would start putting the new EZAs at the top of the list. Like if they, like, I get that they've got their, the way I order my list is by release, but like if you EZA a character, it should get bumped up to the most recent, because it's just such a good reference. Like if you guys don't ever visit that, when you go to your team menu, your team screen, that little second button down here next to the Z, if you don't go to that God Goku section, you really should. It is a really, really good way to keep up with all the new stuff, including free-to-play units, World Tournament Awakenings, all of that. Like if it's a Dokkan Awakening, it's in that list. And it's kind of sort of how I keep myself accountable to make sure I'm getting everything done. But the one thing that you would be missing from that are the EZAs. Now, granted, they do show in there now if a unit will EZA, but it's not by release order. And if you're someone like me, that's huge. That's massive, literally, but also that's huge. There we go. That's the kind of stuff I need. Harudagon, let's go. I mean, I'm a little deep to be super excited about that, but man, he's light in the darkness right now. Okay, is that Harudagon? Yes, you know. Oh man, I don't know where mine is at. I don't think I pulled too many. If you guys are just tuning in, this is gonna sound blasphemous because I bought 1,000 stones. I bought an additional 1,000, so you've now seen me potentially spend up to 2,000 stones in this one video. But I'm more on my budgetary side of things. Listen, bro, it's an SSJ3 Goku, and I will not walk away with this character. Like, I need this character for many reasons, okay? And one of them is just so I can literally use him in this video, and then you'll like the video, and it will make me so happy. And then if you're feeling extra spicy, you might even hit the subscribe button, but, you know, you're probably watching me on the TV, and you heard me say that, and you're like, that's too many steps, Nano. And to that I say, pull out your phone, type in Nanogenix, and hit subscribe. Why not? Come on, man. Come on. Is there, hang on, I'm trying to think. Who's someone we can call out? Called out Tyler's the other day, in case you didn't know that's my name, so that was a nice little fun call out. Let me call out, any Randy? Do we have a Randy? I feel like I'm calling out Randy. Randy, are you back there? Huh? You know what? And Tyler's? Do you have any Tyler's? What about Tom's? I don't know why I always go to Tom's, man. Tom, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for always like putting you on blast. It's just such a like, my name goes to it. I think it's because I'm like a MySpace kid. Yeah, I am. I'm a MySpace kid, and I like Tom is, you know, he's like everyone's friend and or everyone's whatever. I don't know. He made you be. Was it friends on MySpace? I say that. I'm also old. I don't remember how MySpace worked. I remember top 8, and that's about the end of it. And I got to pick a song that you could listen to when you came to my profile. And I thought that was so damn cool. I thought that was so cool. I was like, yeah, man. You guys want to hear my type of music? Look at this. Linkin Park. Oh, man. Sum 41, man. What's up? Anyways, I guess I'll stop calling you guys out. But actually, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll throw another one out there. Just you won't see it coming. Double! All right, come on. This is my big, beautiful Super Saiyan 3 time. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. Okay, that's not why we got him. That is a sick pickup, though. Ultimate. Go on. Damn you. Damn you, Ultimate Go on. Why? All right, I'm 15 hundo deep with no SSJ3, bro. Oh, this is a rough one. This is a rough one. Super Saiyan 3 for Super Saiyan 3. What do you say, man? Wouldn't that be so sick? That would be so sick. Oh, anyways, back to things being like a movie. So, I don't know if I've got to talk lately on Freerin, although almost everything got held up because if you guys, surely you've seen the videos with Dotto actually literally being here. As much as I would love to say he was here just for like main channel videos, he wasn't. He was here because we were podcasting, which it's funny. I feel like I promote that. I guess I promo it too deep into videos, right? Like if you're watching this deep, you are truly a part of the Nano fam, all right? And I appreciate you for real. So you probably do already know about this, but I have a podcast with Dotto, Dotto Doy. If you don't know who Dotto is, you need to know who Dotto is, but surely most of you do. But he makes like tons of just different Dragon Ball and anime videos. He started out as like a fighters guy, and then is kind of just like played just different things from there. And he and I have played Legends together. I actually had him in 1 or 2 Dokkan videos, or actually a few Dokkan videos, but mostly just summons, and he's just sitting there and like we're just talking back and forth and basically podcasting, which was part of the reason why I approached him to do a podcast with and stuff like that. I felt like he and I had like really good conversation, and it was real like digestible and stuff like that. So he and I have a podcast together. Anyway, he flew out and he was here, so that was like a good portion of my life last week. And then this week Lots of tax related things. I had to file an extension to get mine done because we added a lot of like weirdness to it. And anyways, that's neither here nor there. But so that stuff was going on. Just had to note that, because if you're like, wait, Nano, tax day was on your birthday. Hey, the Doria, it's on the 15th. And why aren't you already done? Well, it's why. So a lot of tax related things. And then I had to keep my kiddo because the person that keeps my youngest was actually like out of town. So I was full on dad duty with my kiddo. And so it's been like really busy week. So I haven't got to do much, you know, different than probably the last time you heard me talk, like watching free run and stuff like that. I'm still not done with free run. Come on, SSJ3. I have a 79% Kid Buu from this one video, but I have a 0% nothing SSJ3 because this game hates me. It really does. Dang it, dude. Please. Please, Dokkan. Not like this. Not here, not now, man. Anyway, yeah, so it's been like just super busy, super weird. Yeah, I don't know. So he was here and we just worked like nonstop. Like we talked like when he got here, and then when he left, we talked and we were like, man, the only downtime we ever had this entire time, because like I was here, so we were full business mode. So I like completely neglect. Like it was just like every bit of time that we had was just like working on something. So I didn't really get to watch anything new. And then the stuff I did watch, I don't want to talk about here on this because, you know, anyway. And so I don't have much to talk about there. I've not really played any stuff. I've been back into Fortnite a pretty decent amount. I actually really like that game. I know I've made, unironically, a surprisingly amount of Fortnite videos for not being a Fortnite channel on my channel. Because that I'm not very good at the game. I can clutch up from time to time, but you know, I'm not like across the board. I'm just very like okay at the game, because I'm just so hit and miss on like, sometimes I'll put a lot of time into it. I'll get my aim back and then I'll take break. And then, you know, and it was always funny. Like for the longest time, Dino Rhymestyle would always make fun of like, think I would buy the battle passes. And my thing was, and don't get me wrong, there were a couple that like, if it had something I really wanted, I would just go ahead and get it to 100 to make sure like I had it or something like that. But I was like, no, unfortunately, for the most part, I do actually play the game and I do unlock most of the battle pass. And I should probably just tell people that to buy the battle passes, because my skill does not reflect that of how much time I have put into the game. I just really enjoyed it. It's such an easy vibe, especially if you don't have a lot of time. Like, it's kind of what Helldivers kind of became for me for a little bit. Which I want to get back to Helldivers, but I don't feel like playing with randos as much anymore. Like I want to actually play with like some actual like friends. But it's just so easy to dive in and dive out of and feel like you kind of like got some gaming in, versus like with a single player game, if you only have like a few minutes, it's so hard, especially to dive into. You know, I'm pretty infamous for not having gotten back to 16, but like 16 wants so much out of you that I just can't. If I don't have a good amount of time dedicated to that, I can't do it. And so like Fortnite has filled that void for me. It's just so perfect. It's just so perfect. If I have like 30 minutes, I can get something done on Fortnite and then bounce off, right? So sure, right now, like all the Avatar stuff is in there, and while I'm not like the biggest Avatar fan, and I definitely missed so many, I missed more episodes than I actually saw, right? Like I definitely missed episodes of Avatar. But the elements are just so cool, right? Having the elements in game are so cool. And then of course you also have like the Avatar specific pass that I'm like working towards to try to unlock, so you can get like there's an Aang that's at the end of it that I'm trying to unlock and stuff like that. So that's really only been my outside time. But I have probably watched a few more episodes of Free Run since last talked about it. That show is still peak. I want to finish it like so bad. I got to the point, and this is what I was talking about, I think the last time I talked about Free Run, but basically I'm to a point to where it's really, really good right now. I'm at the part, this isn't like spoilers at all. I'm at the part where they're in magic school. So it's super, super interesting, and I don't want to watch on my phone. Like I really want to watch it on my, I want to watch it on my TV. And the way I was watching on Free Run was either at night next to my wife while I was in bed, but like I'm not, like I've got headphones in, I'm watching on my phone, you know, or at lunch on my phone while I'm like taking my lunch real quick or something. Also, please, I really got it. At least I can use you, and you do save me red coins. You do save me red coins, because I was definitely gonna rainbow you and SSJ3 Goku here with coins. The other SSJ3 Goku, but it also hurts. It hurts because I would have much rather that been Goku, man. Am I really about to be 2K with no Goku? Anyway, Freeren's great, and I'm at a point to where I don't want to watch. I don't want to experience this show, because I do think, like, to some extent that stuff matters. Like, experiencing a show, I think, especially like Freeren, like the couple parts I've watched, and if you have watched Freeren, you'll know when I say Zoltrak, or Zoltrak, sorry, that track specifically, man, I wish like copyright laws weren't the way they were. I wish I could show you guys this in the video, but I can't. But it's neither here nor there. If you know, you know, basically. But like that track playing and booming through like good speakers versus like in your like small little like ear pods, you know, not a headphone like this. Headphones like this do still capture a lot of the sound profile really well, like this sort of setup. But I don't usually have this setup anyway when I'm watching Freeren. But like I feel like that experience changes things. Like when you can feel the action from a sub and all of that, and just the full atmosphere, especially in a show like Freeren, that I think a lot of that plays into it. Like that show is so premium on so many levels, and the dub is really good. I've listened to both, and I prefer the dub Freeren personally. I think the dub Freeren, she is so good, and everyone is like running on like 91 octane and just absolutely killing it on that show. So massive shout out to the dub. But anyways, I'm like in the final stretch of being totally caught up on season 1 of Freeren, and I want to finish it, and so it's going to be my goal when I have some free time again to get caught up on that. And then the same thing, I ran into the same thing. I needed to say F it and just start watching this stuff. Like, who cares if I'm watching it on a phone? I just need to finish it. But I'm literally like 2 episodes from finishing Chainsaw Man season 1, and I'm like, I need to just finish it because it was really good. Chainsaw Man was super good, and I was super tapped in. But I just straight up, damn dude, no, I'm seriously 2K no SSJ3. This hurts. This hurts. Here we go. This would be it. This would be 2K. Please, man, just out of nowhere, off of 17 and a boo, just out of nowhere. That'd be sick. Honestly, at this point, I don't care. You don't have to give me. You don't have to give me some fancy animation. I'll just take the unit, bro. You know what? We'll do. I'll double tap, speed through this one. Okay, I'm on some like very much so what happens energy right now. I have exactly 1,000 stones. It managed to line up exactly at 1,000, and I'm kind of thinking whatever happens in the 1,000 happens, you guys. This is crazy. I'm 2K in, buy 3 get 1 free on Goku's banner. I messaged Slay and Diddy really quick while I was in between there, you know, doing the little content creator event. You know, it's not really a creator event. It's just swipe. Anyways, and Slay's like, swap them between the two, right? Like, nah, I literally have only done summons on Goku. That's it. Straight up. Only done summons on Goku. Somehow 2,000 and now 50 stones. Buy 3 get 1 free, and not a oh my gosh, that's the silhouette we were wanting. That's the silhouette we were wanting. It's still the movie though. Damn, did I get rocked, bro. I mean, I got absolutely rocked. Holy, was that on the second paid, or was that on the free? Oh, I saw the free one. Lock him up, dude. Oh, there he is, thank God. I'm not kidding. I was like whatever happens, man. Please tell me you liked the video, bro. That was too much. It was too much. It's too much. Please, for the love of everything, hit the like button. Now, I think I've talked enough about freewearing. Let's talk about the other thing I finally did watch, though. Fallout, dude. Holy. All right, so I'm 2 episodes in on Fallout, and really, really enjoying this show. From what I can tell, you know, obviously 2 episodes in out of 8. First off, Amazon right now for me is all hits, no misses, bro. I cannot believe how good Amazon has been lately. It's like everything I've watched from Amazon has always just been like top tier. Which I say that as if I watched a ton of stuff. There's been definitely something else, but the 2 that come to mind besides this are Boys and Reacher. But Boys and Reacher are like so good. Like so good. I mean, Boys might be my Boys, if they can really nail the next couple of seasons and it doesn't go on too long and all of that. You know, I always go to my favorite show of all time is Breaking Bad. And I think it'd be really hard to ever beat that show because when you like start investigating, really look into it, like Vince, the guy who really created Breaking Bad, knew where he wanted to go, right? Like it wasn't something where he was going to let them just keep ordering, you know, season after season. Like he had an ending in mind and he knew how he wanted to get to the ending. And so that, I think, please, dude, honestly, if we get a Boo like super early, that would be huge. Please, Boo. I actually don't even know what his SSR looks like, but I'm sure I can probably tell. Oh, hey, it's another Super Saiyan 3. Anyway, and so, like, I think there's a world where Boys might, if they land it and they do everything correctly and all of that, Boys might take my spot for favorite show of all time. I've never rewatched a show really, ever, including anime, besides obviously Dragon Ball, but like it's just a different beast, you know, in and of itself. But anyways, I've rewatched The Boys. Matter of fact, I've watched season 1 3 times because I've watched it like with people. Because like if people want to watch it and they've never seen it, like I'm totally down to do so. And then I've watched season 2 with somebody. And then I did an entire rewatch with my wife. So that would mean I've seen season 3 twice, season 2 3 times, and season 1 3 times, I believe. So I've seen that show a lot. And I would probably watch it even again. It's so good. And then Reacher is really good too. We made sure that we watched all of season 2 of that as well, just to be like caught up with it too. Plus, I loved Blue Mountain State back in the day. So Alan Richardson is just like, he's just such a good actor. And so I was like, wait, Thad is going to be in a show? Like I'm tapped in. Like immediately, just because BMS was just such a big part of like my late high school / like college years, I think is when that came out. I feel like I was watching that in senior year of high school and then like freshman or sophomore year of college or something. But anyway, that show was just like such a big part of like that era for me. And so I don't know. It's just funny and just honestly just an overall good time. So anyway, but now we're here 2 episodes into Fallout. I'm like, damn, like they are still keeping like that same energy. Like this, they just produce really good shows. And where I was trying to get at this whole time, dude, I was about to say, we got Gohan and Piccolo. So if somehow this is either the evil Boo or Boo himself, and I keep a complete box, that's huge. Absolutely huge. But, I think the best thing these shows can... What if we got another Zeno? We didn't. The best thing these shows can do that are based on IP... Oh, dang, man. It's just Piccolo. Anyway, the best things these shows can do is loosely based on their IP, right? Like, not necessarily trying to retell you a story that you've already 100% experienced, but, like, in the world, you know? And, like... By no means I want to take away from Last of Us because I think especially the Last of Us 1 storyline is really, really good and really strong and was already essentially like watching a TV show as you played it or just a really long movie. So and also getting, you know, I don't want to get into like all that side of The Last of Us, but, you know, getting the person that literally created and made The Last of Us what it is and making them just give them the creative reign of making the TV show. Of course, it turned out fantastic. But I think like it's a different thing because it's just a retelling of what we already knew. Like there were some bonus pieces in there, which were really sick if you're a fan of The Last of Us, which I am. And the thing The Last of Us gave to me that I thought was awesome is being able to share that story with my wife, who does not really like playing games, doesn't really want to watch me play games, which I'm totally like, I don't care, you know, like we each have our own thing. That's my thing, and she has her things that she goes and does that I don't have anything to do with. And so, but it gave us an outlet to experience that story together in a really, you know, like well-made way. And so I think it's a very unique situation where I think it did work, but I would probably, and I know I'm only 2 episodes in and I watched an entire season of The Last of Us, but I would probably choose to have something based inside the IP, but that doesn't totally try to redo something we already know, right? Because this Fallout show has nothing to do with New Vegas, 3, 4, like none of them, 76, right? Like it's a totally different timeline, totally different character as far as I'm aware, but it still deals with obviously factions and things that we know about. By the way, this was Trunks and Mai. Oh, come on, man. Piccolo being my BFF today, bro. Actually, these summons have went way better already over here on this banner because we gotten way more DFEs and stuff. But anyways, I think again, speaking real early, don't be blue, don't be blue, don't be blue. Okay. But I think that this is probably a better way to handle these video game adaptations. And also, it won't work all the time either, too, right? Like, if you want to adapt another really heavily, cool, like, super duper story-driven, like, very linear story-driven, like, thing, like The Last of Us, you know, I think that you need to probably follow the main storyline to really get because you need your core in there first that then helps boost and makes it expand out, right? Like you need your core fandom, and your core fandom is going to want to see what they've already played but recreated with, you know, in real life. But like it would have been kind of interesting to have followed and let The Last of Us be like more into like Joel's early life and all pre-Ellie, and seeing like how he became the Joel that we knew throughout the majority of that, right? Because I replayed The Last of Us not too long ago, or just the entry to The Last of Us not too long ago, and it's like you barely get 15 minutes before, you know, the intro's done, and then you're into the main game, which is like the time skip. So it might have been kind of interesting to have seen like a young Joel and to have spent a lot of time with young Joel. And so it's like based in the world, but we're seeing stuff we wouldn't have ever seen before. And so it's not, I don't know. That would have been like an interesting take on doing something The Last of Us, and just one small idea of what I'm trying to say. But I think that this Fallout thing right now is very good, and we're super tapped. I'm so excited to watch some more this weekend. So that's probably gonna be the thing that I be doing this weekend whenever my wife and I have some time to actually sit down and like watch a show together. She's tapped in too on it as well. So yeah. All right. I really want to go back to Goku's banner because he's AGL. So I really want to get like a dupe in him. I want to. I'm not, you know. Beerus is here. That could be good. That could be good. Please, Boo. Boo, show me mercy, brother. Please. Ding, 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 ding. I can go to the other banner. Let's go, dude. Oh. Where you at, Boo? Come on, Boo. Come on. Where are you at? We completed the banners. It only took way more stones. I would have loved to have dupes. Would have loved to have dupes this deep in. But my God, we actually we completed the banners. We got every character. Every single character off the banners. Sick. What's up, third form Frieza? Oh my gosh, dude. All right, that's gonna leave me 450. I'm gonna go back in on SSJ3. If somehow I get really lucky on SSJ3 and get him, you know, I might come back and try to get like more on Boo. But otherwise, yeah, I'm trying to get dupes. I actually think Boo might be the better character. I've never got to try them out, and I obviously haven't seen anything on either of them. But I do think Boo might end up being the better character. But listen, bro, it's SSJ3 Goku, man. Like, I like Boo fine, but like, if I tier listed characters, like they're not even close, man. Like in terms, not performance. Dupe, back to back, a little back to back. What? Okay, I may just straight up be done with Boo's banner then, because I can handle a nice little 60, nice little 69 Boo, man. Come on. All right, please be kind to me up here. Please be kind to me up here. I have, what is that? With buy 3 get 1 free. I have 12 multi summons left. 12 left. Please. 12 multis, bro. That is 120 characters. I feel like it is possible. I feel like it is genuinely possible to get another one. Oh no, that's okay. Never mind. They're the Cyber unit for the TOP droids. My brain was like, oh, but yeah, the person seriously, I think his name is Kaleidoscope. I think is something like that. It sounds like that, right? Dude, I don't know, man. There were so many characters in the TOP, and like we weren't watching in dub. It was all subbed, and like that is one thing I want to do too. Is I sat down to do that because not to bring my podcast back up, and it's not even to promo it really. By the way, it's called Key Moments. It's linked in the description if you care. But I can't rewatch anything Z related because Dotto has a couple of times, I think, because he got his like Dragon boxes out to like look at things on them. But I've really tried to stay away from anything related to Z. Like there's been a couple times where I've wanted to watch something like when we were getting like the Wrath of the Dragon, I kind of wanted to rewatch Wrath of the Dragon. And we are so far away from getting to rewatching Wrath of the Dragon. By the way, part of the podcast is we are rewatching Dragon Ball Z. So I feel like most of you, if you're watching this, would probably enjoy said pod, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm purposely not trying to watch anything Z. But Super is like totally in play, because if we ever even do a Super rewatch, like that's so far from now that, you know, it is what it is. And I was like, I've never seen Super in dub. Like I haven't, right? Like if you were watching it as it was airing, you were watching it subbed. And so I was, you know what? I'll turn it on. I get on there, and Crunchyroll doesn't have, at the time, they do now. But when I started it, they didn't have the dub. And I was like, wait, what? Like, because part of it too is I wanted to throw it on so I could like do stuff, you know, like around my room or whatever, you know what I mean? And so I just kind of wanted to have it on so I could like walk by it, see it, you know, maybe like sit down and watch a scene, and then I could be up and around but still hear it and understand what they're saying. And it was only subbed, so I was like, well, okay, rip that idea. So I ended up doing that and just going back to YouTube and watching something on YouTube. But I do think I will try to go back and do that, because yeah, I need to definitely want to rewatch Super and rewatch it in dub to like experience it like that. All right, so we have 8 multi summons left. 8. That's a lot of people. That's a lot. You guys think I can do it right now? And what will be 3,000 summons? Of course, there's still 8 multi summons left, but right now, if I don't pull anything else, we got 2 Boos, we got 1 SSJ3, we got 3 Gotenks, I think, and then 1 side banner Boo. I feel like some people will go, that's not bad. That's still pretty bad, because it's not just 3K, it's 3K buy 3 get 1 free. This is so many characters. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. They're not LRs either. Like, they're just, you know, this isn't like an anniversary banner or something. Please let this be him. Please let this be him. I also think we should just get pity. They, like, even on the gold coin banners, they only let us have, cool, they only let us have 1 copy. Let us have 1 copy. Like, let us just for the one time pick up 1 copy of the new character with coins from the banner that we summoned for, and then that's that. Oh, the thing I was talking about earlier that I was like, we also need to talk about their character release schedule, is why did we have so many base Gokus back to back to back, so many Super Saiyan Gokus close together, and now so many Super Saiyan 3s close together? Because then if you also include the fact that we just got the Rosé SSJ3, it's like Rosé SSJ3 into Dragon Fist SSJ3 into this SSJ3, and especially on global, right? At least on JP now, it's been a year out since we got the SSJ3 Boo Duo unit, but on global, it's been less than a year. So in less than a year, we've had the SSJ3 Boo Duo unit, we've had SSJ3 Rosé, we've had SSJ3 Dragon Fist, and now we've had SSJ3 from the Majin Buu saga. Like, who is responsible for these schedules, and why in the hell are we... Sorry, Gfuel. Let's go, dude. Oh my gosh, man. Let's go. Super Saiyan 3, baby. Where you at, man? That beautiful silhouette. I can toast to that one, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. Is he the GSSR? He's literally the GSSR. Look at him. Dude, the art is so good. He's actually in the sky. Like, it's such good art. Why can't that be his main art? I'm gonna go ahead and lock him up. He's about to get fed in, but you know what? We'll lock him up. All right, here we go. This is it. This is where we finish up. Come on. Let's bring it home. Imagine I could get the 79 here before it's all said and done. Definitely, since I got the Boo, and I got 2 copies of Boo, I'm done off his banner. This has been so bad, I'm not even going to attempt global summons, I don't think. It's really unfortunate. I really wanted to, but I got wrecked. I got absolutely demolished. This was super bad. I will say I wouldn't have wanted to go this deep. So if it wanted to give me this luck, I'd much rather have this way earlier. But if I manage to get another copy before I'm out, then I would say that probably brings the average down quite a bit. It's still not like great by any means. It's probably just like an average amount, you know? But if I was able to get, oh, okay. He's like 90%. If I was able to get one more before I'm done, then I would say that the summons were kind of okay. But right now, I would still say I'm probably in what, about the net negative, because again, you have to account for the fact that it's buy 3 get 1, man. It's not like, it's not just 3K raw. It's 3K plus buy 3 get 1 free, which is, again, it's just like, my box is probably so close to being full right now because I've not cleaned it out in any of these times where I went and bought more stones. So like, my box is just so full. Like, it's so many summons, so many characters. But regardless, we have us a Goku, 69%. We're gonna test him out. It's gonna be a good time. This is the final summon of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but we're not done yet. All right, job ain't done. Job ain't done. We gotta see what dude's looking like. All right, 2. Oh, cool. We can go through it. I doubt there's any way there's another. That's a rainbow. Wow. It wasn't another SSJ3, but that was rainbow. All right, sick. Let's try him out. So, doubling down on just the insane content in this one video. Pause. Dude, I know I say this a lot. This looks so high res. Dude, it looks incredible. That might be the single best looking thing in this game. Like, just that one section. And I'm not even talking about like best in terms of like an animation thing. Just, I mean, how HD it looked. Okay, we've got to kill the STR unit. So let's go ahead and let's get that going. Let's do this. They're really here. I just brought them because I have always liked them. But I definitely need to get them into standby so they won't die on me, you know? Also, I'm glad that he has just built in 90% damage reduction here on turn 1, which is definitely nice. We got a double SSJ3 rotation coming up soon. So, as you can see from the team, or you should be able to see from the team concept here, it is Majin Buu Saga with Dragon Fist Goku with UI Goku, because I was just kind of trying to use SSJ3 Goku's leader ability to the full extent. We're kind of past the idea of thinking like I just want to run Majin Buu Saga. I just want to do this. I just want to do that, right? Like, we're definitely to a point that is nice because we got good linkage here with the two SSJ3s, and they're different typings. Because one is Angel, one is not. You know, we've got the ability and access to 3 completely separate categories here. So why not utilize them? Getting that KO there is nice. And then being rotated off to the side. When you think about them, they are definitely the weakest component to our setup here. Beyond them right now, probably the Gotenks. I'm definitely going to keep UI on main. I mean, UI is the strongest character here for sure. Probably even still. Yeah, I'm probably putting UI over the Vegeta. I'll actually keep Gotenks. Oh, we can't stun. I was just about to say. Although, is he just still in this state? I can't remember. Dude, these characters do so much now. I'll go ahead. Surely we'll kill, right? And then we'll rotate them off. And yeah. Although, probably should have put... I guess in my head, I'm just like thinking like just pure raw death. You know? Guaranteed dodges, by the way, because it's first turn. We're going to build all the key. But also, I guess it is fair... that he's not, there's no linkage here, and he's kind of not in his normal setting, right? Dang, okay, wait, this was a mistake unless Gotenks dodges. This is a first stage, so my brain was just thinking like, I don't know, first stage red zones are just so chill, man. Yeah, this probably ain't gonna be chill, is it? Damn, I should have put Vegito in second. Okay. Oh, never mind. It ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. I think it's probably just Gotenks being like a really, really strong character, but it ain't. You know what? Let's talk after we see what Goku and Vegeta take here from Yukon. Okay. That's going to tell us how well Gotenks was performing. That Gotenks is a really good EZA, by the way, so I'm not trying to undermine him in any way. This is probably good. Did he super? We dodged a super with UI, right? Yeah, they're going crazy. Oh, okay. Double digits. But they also went really crazy, right? So the friend is 55, if I'm not mistaken. Mine is 69, as you literally just saw in the video. They insta-tinned him. Wow. Mine is not insta-tinned. Okay. I'll go ahead and we're going to leave mine on main. Let's grab these. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. Let's just... Yep. Get some, at least want to get some health back. Some health back. I guess not much. All right, so we are down on damage reduction a little bit there, but still good. Oh no, we're not. This is his first time. So we had full 90% right here. Probably a key thing to note. Oh, we can stun the Yukon. Dude, that was a funny freeze frame with him. Dude, this Goku proving he still has a ton of value. Which he's brand new for the global players. He's like 4-ish months old for us. All right, so we can... Hey, we're going Super Saiyan. But we can activate Goku's active when just 4 turns, basically, as long as we have Majin Buu Saga. Ooh, okay. Again, not done this yet. This is my first time doing this, and we're trying out a different team. Can I stand by? Surely God, I can stand by, right? I'm not even paying attention to, like, any of my shenanigans. I can't. All right, let's... You know what? I got something for Big Daddy Deborah. Hang on, we don't need to see it, but I got something for him. Yeah, you like that? I'm gonna pause on that. Actually, that would work out pretty good. Because then, yep. And then, oh man, miscalculated just like the tiniest amount. We live to survive another day here, I think. You didn't... UI? Are you good? Alright, UI should kill. Yeah. UI is gonna demolish here. Now I'm beyond curious what I'm forgetting about... I mean, let's be real. Let's... Is it turn 4 with these guys? Can be activated when HP is 50% or less starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle if the character performs 4 or more attack. Oh. Okay. I knew 50% or less because you can activate it literally on like turn 1 if you get hit. Like I've messed around where you get hit enough and you go into the turn low. Or yeah, I couldn't remember what the actual like turn typing was. Anyways, bye-bye, Bobbity. You guys think this is the end? Red Zone Stage 1? Or is it going to go into Boo and then be an actual boss? Yeah. I see no point in waiting. Let's take a look. Let's watch it. I feel like it was such a smart use of... Dude, it really does look good. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. That's a sick super. And this... Okay, I could have used maybe a little more damage, but... we'll go ahead and we'll do it like this, I think. Yeah. Pick these up. Candy orbs are really getting in the way here, huh? I think I would rather them be the ones that sacrificing or some candy orbs for. No, not today, Boo. Oh, that's sick. We got that off. We got it in the, we got everything in the video. Hey, man. You know? And then this guy's gonna come in and clean up house. Still love his super too, by the way. I think there's probably a way they could have made it maybe a little bit smoother, but yeah, I think that super is just sick. All right, I know that Goku and Vegeta are gonna get additional supers, so watch this. Watch this. Yep. I mean, you know it's coming. Yeah, I just was like looking at that like, man, that's a lot of candy. And then if he changes more and does more, like what if the whole field's candy? Oh, we could do it again. I don't think there's a KO. I assume they would have like showed us that. But hang on. He probably has better links over here than just okay, actually. Let's do it. I'm putting Gotenks wherever the least attacks are is where Gotenks is going, basically. This guy does not have guard, though. He's not in the first slot, but... They would be in the back. Okay, let me look. Is it 500k before he gets some supers off? My guess is he's going to die, though, if he doesn't dodge. Where's this guy at? And it is turn 6, though. Let me get rid of all these. Whatever, dude. He's probably about to die anyway. This isn't that big of a deal. Let's just like mitigate as much as we can. Prey UI basically dodges everything. Dodge? I was like, it's letting a lot of that play. Okay. So we're gonna go into these last two characters having a decent amount of HP left. I still don't know if I trust either one of them because so he loses 15%. Dang, man. So I think this Goku right now might have 15% damage reduction left, right? I think. He gets defense though off super, right? Yeah, he gets greatly raises his attack and defense off super. By the way, since we just used the active, he's gonna get, yep, absolutely guaranteed off the active. Okay. I'm only like slightly nervous. I don't know what to expect here. Okay. Goku, I like to see it, man. Man, if Goku could have got the finish, that'd have been sick. This has got to be it, right? This feels like this is it. I don't know if this team can handle the next stage. I'm going to be 100% with you. It is. Okay. Holy, I don't know, man. I felt a little nervous in there. It's time for Evil Boo, man. All right, this is stage 2. Sorry, guys. I got to examine. Yeah, dude, I'm just convinced the assets they're using here are on another level. It's just so clear. It doesn't have that normal like Dokkan pour effect that you see sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. It looks really good. All right, let's go ahead and throw him up front. Oh, they're actually split. That works out so well. Nah, yeah, no. We'll leave that like that and we'll rotate them off. Okay. Yeah, this is a really strong. No way do we get it again. What's the chance on this? I thought it was just like 50. It's just high, isn't it? Yeah, it's just high chance. That's sick. They definitely made sure to make these guys key blast attacks, by the way. By the way, the first time I watched this, I did not notice the manga effect they do for this. Watch, this is so cool. Manga coming up right. It's like, yeah, that's really cool. Man, it's like so many cool details lately in these characters. They've been really killing 2024 for sure. I'm trying to think. I mean, I really liked the 23rd World Tournament. I like this character pick a little bit better, but it's just SSJ3, man. I mean, I love Super Saiyan 3. 23rd World Tournament though is like, you know, obviously really good choice too, and I really liked both those characters. That Piccolo ended up being like a sleeper hit for me of the year. Him and Kai Goku are probably my two like quote unquote, they're not really sleepers, but sleeper hits of 2023 for sure. That wouldn't have, at face value, I wouldn't have thought much probably about them, but then after getting them and using them and like the full package of the OSTs with the animations and the kits and everything, I really enjoyed Piccolo and Kai Goku a lot. I was wanting to see what kind of damage we're looking at here. It's obviously not bad. All right, I mean, it would make no sense to do basically anything other than what I'm doing here. Let's do this and then go. Okay, kind of sucks. Surely he dies though before Gotenks even gets a chance, right? Wouldn't that be cool if he tried to attack again and we got yet another one off? I think, and you know, it is worth noting that mine is not obviously link level 10. I mean, I got him awake and immediately started recording, but in 69%. I do think I was expecting a little more on the damage side of things. But maybe link level 10 and you have him rainbowed and we're talking different, totally different situation. Oh yeah, he's dead. Okay. So this is going to progress to Super Boo is what I'm guessing. Immediately into Super Boo. And my STR units are just like Garbo now, huh? I'm going to go ahead and say that been definitely doing this. Dude. This is not real. Are you... I still have a ton of damage reduction, so we're just going to do this. Why couldn't I select anything but that? That was really annoying. Okay. I want them to have the 24. I need to get them into standby bad, which they need to have attacked 4 times. So, right? Is it 4 times? Can be activated at 50% less during the 4th turn. Start battle with performs 4 more attacks. Okay. Dodge. Is this an AoE? Of course, the dodge character didn't dodge. It's all he's supposed to do is dodge, and he couldn't dodge. Okay, we're back, and I actually have my revive this time, so... That was crazy. I can't even hold you. That was nutty. All right, so we'll do these. Actually, could do these, clean it up a little bit. But anyway, we'll do these. And then want to get a super with you. And then I would have liked to have gotten a super with you guys. We have a revive. I guess we'll play cleanup. It is what it is. I say we'll play cleanup. I mean, there's not that many stages that ever have these. I just feel like I remember them like it can get worse, right? He's always going to randomly give you some candy, but I think it can get worse. Definitely one of those gimmicks I don't really think about too much. I cannot believe he just 1.2 mil to freaking UI. We have revive now. I wonder if this is where it ends. Because on the picture for the red zone, it's literally just boo and then the stuff we saw in the other stages. Oh, we dodged it this time. Oh, it is an AoE. Okay, so we are... It's an AoE that does 1.3 million damage. Cool. We're revived up, baby. Let's go. Now to probably die this round. I mean, the thing is, I could Wii sub and we could win for sure. Well, I say that actually. I don't know if it's a for sure. Wait, does this not have an OST? I guess it... Interesting. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Sure, let's use it. Change the OST a little bit. You know, we're pretty good. Unless he can AoE again, in which case we're not good. Can you please tell me you can't AoE again? Everyone here could technically probably survive and then also dodge. I actually don't know. Would this Goku survive? It's turn 4. Okay, if he's supering, it's at the back. If he is in fact supering, it is it's in the back. Okay, let's find out. Here we go. So we gotta wait till turn 6 to use this Goku, the SSR Goku's standby. Okay, dude, this Gotenks just goes so crazy. This is such a good little easy A, man. Plus he's stacking like a ton of defense there, and we just dodge. It's not as much dodge though as you'd want. Wait, do we have no transformation? That means that's death, bro. That quiet literally is death. Let's see what these do. We might could kill him. Hang on. Not from these, but like before it would even get to Vegito or potential AoE. All right. I don't know. I don't know. He's not going to be guarding, but I don't know what else to really do here. Okay. If there's no AoE, we might be able to finish this with everyone. Or at least move on to a next phase if it's a new phase. But my guess this is it. Especially him having like that insanity. Goku. Well, I'm not sure if this... I mean, this Goku, though, not slot 1. He's obviously more offensive in slot 2 and 3. And he supers, you guys. Bro, if he supers... And... I mean, and also... I mean, Goku and Vegeta are going to have to do crits. Okay. No. Okay, 1. He actually... Huh. Yeah. Wow, dude, he took that for 2 digits. That's pretty sick. You know what else is sick? Using but you know what else is sick? Using code Nano over at Gfuel.com because they sponsored this video and you can save money by going over there and doing that. And this video right here. This video is sick. Click on it and I'll see you over there in that one. Bye.